You're scrolling right now, aren't you? 3 apps open, music playing, half listening to this video. Welcome to the Gen Z brain, the most misunderstood generation that's actually rewiring what it means to be human. We're anxious, yes. Depressed, sure. But we're also the most authentic, socially conscious, and digitally fluent generation in history. And if you think you know us, you don't. Let me show you what's really going on inside our heads. First things first, our brains are literally different. Born between 1997 and 2012, we're the first generation that never knew life without the internet. And that's rewired our neurology. Studies show Gen Z has shorter attention spans, 8 seconds compared to millennials' 12. But here's the plot twist. We don't have shorter attention spans. We have better filtering systems. We process information 400% faster than previous generations. We can scroll through 100 posts, identify what matters, and move on before you finish reading one paragraph. That's not a deficit. That's evolution. Our brains are optimized for rapid information processing, multitasking, and pattern recognition. We're the ultimate content curators of our own reality. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, our mental health. 42% of Gen Z has been diagnosed with a mental health condition. We're the most anxious and depressed generation on record. But why? 3 words: constant, digital, comparison. Imagine growing up where every moment of your life can be curated, filtered, and judged by thousands. We don't just experience FOMO, we experience life as a performance. Every other generation got to make mistakes privately. Ours are screenshot, shared, and immortalized forever. Add economic instability, climate anxiety, political polarization, and a pandemic during our formative years. Yeah, we're not okay. But, and this is crucial, we're the first generation to normalize talking about it. Therapy isn't taboo for us. Mental health isn't weakness. We're breaking generational trauma in real time. We're not just surviving our mental health crisis, we're revolutionizing how humans deal with psychological pain. Gen Z is obsessed with authenticity. We can smell fake from a mile away. Why? Because we grew up watching influencers, politicians, and brands lie directly to our faces. We watched millennials create highlight reels of perfect lives, and we said no thanks. That's why we embrace imperfection. Raw TikToks over polished Instagram. Vulnerable storytelling over bragging. We'd rather follow someone real with 500 followers than a fake influencer with 5 million. And identity? We're fluid. Gender, sexuality, career paths, beliefs. We don't box ourselves in. 50% of Gen Z shops outside traditional gender norms. We don't believe in one career for life. We code switch between multiple identities depending on context, and we're completely comfortable with that. Previous generations ask, "Who are you?" We ask, "Who are you right now?" Because we understand identity isn't fixed, it's evolving. And that makes older generations uncomfortable, but it makes us free. Here's what really sets us apart: our values. Gen Z is the most diverse, educated, and socially conscious generation ever. 70% of us think government should do more to solve problems. We don't just tweet about injustice, we organize, mobilize, and cancel. We care about climate change because it's our future burning. We fight for racial justice because we're the most racially diverse generation. We push for LGBTQ+ rights because 1 in 5 of us identifies as queer. And brands? You can't just rainbow wash or greenwash us. We research, we fact check, we hold you accountable. We don't have brand loyalty, we have values loyalty. Meet our standards or get canceled. Simple. Older generations call us snowflakes. We call ourselves the generation that actually gives a damn about leaving the world better than we found it. But here's the beautiful paradox of Gen Z psychology. We're simultaneously the most connected and the most lonely, the most informed and the most overwhelmed, the most optimistic about change and the most pessimistic about the future. We communicate constantly, but crave real conversation. We have 1,000 online friends, but struggle with intimacy. We're digital natives who are desperately touch-starved for real human connection. We're entrepreneurial. 62% want to start their own business, yet we're entering the worst economic conditions since the Great Depression. We're told we can be anything, do anything, change the world, while working 3 side hustles just to afford rent. This constant contradiction? It's not breaking us. It's making us adaptive. We're learning to hold multiple truths at once. To be both cynical and hopeful, anxious and activist, broke and ambitious. So what is the psychology of Gen Z? We're a generation shaped by chaos, raised by screens, and forged in crisis. We're anxious, yes, but we're also awake. We see the systems that are broken, the lies we've been told, the world we're inheriting. And instead of becoming bitter, we're becoming better, more authentic, more compassionate, more demanding of the world we deserve. We're not the future, we're the now. And we're not waiting for permission to change everything. The question isn't what's wrong with Gen Z. The question is, can the rest of the world keep up with us? I'm betting they can't. And honestly, we're fine with that.